Namaste. I am duty bound to present this video with a serene state of happiness to share a little bit about the Divine Mother, Mira Alfasa, on her 146th birth anniversary. Now, the intent of this video is to gently suggest children, teenagers, young adults, seniors, and people from various walks of life to know and learn about the various works and teachings of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo. Why? Why should one know? That is the question in front of us. Now, from my little humble experience and my learning which is in progress, I feel that it helps a great deal to gain true education, understand our purpose of birth, gather the right philosophical perspectives of intelligent existence as humans. And the best way to do this is through reading, studying, and working on the lines of writings and the immense knowledge that the Mother and Sri Aurobindo impart to the entire human race. The objective of this video is simple and it's twofold. Let us attempt to learn and understand, firstly, some fundamental knowledge about the Mother, her birth, early days, her education, how she came about to the spiritual life, etc. Secondly, the 12 most important teachings or aspects of human life that the Mother touches upon and highlights on. So educating oneself on these lines helps us to reject the human mental state of mind and progress towards aspiring for realizing and manifesting the divine. Now, although every single aspect among these 12 has been explained in the most elaborate with attention to every single detail that must be studied, understood from reading several works of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo, this video just touches upon very briefly the framework of how comprehensively the Divine Mother has expressed her agenda. The Mother, Mira Alfasa, was born on the 21st of February 1878 in Paris at 10:15 am. From a very early age, around 5 years, she used to see a light above her head, not knowing what it is, but used to remain quiet, seek solace, and hardly found interest in outdoor activities or play. By the age of 13, she had mastered herself in art, the technique of drawing, using watercolors, pastel and oil painting. By the age of 20-21, she gets introduced to the Bhagavad Gita, and within a month, she gets to master it. And then she gets amazed with Swami Vivekananda's work on Raja Yoga and finishes that too in a very few months. By 20-25 years of age, she gets clarity about the self, the psychic being, the psychic principle, and began to see several visions, including the one that was frequent, which was Sri Aurobindo. Since she had already developed the capacity of an inner spiritual growth since childhood, she had set herself to study occultism in the year 1906 to 1907 in Tlemcen, Algeria. Now, the events presented in this video is a brief outline of the key events that took place in the Mother's life. In 1914, the Mother voyages to Pondicherry to meet the Indian revolutionary, the yogic force that led India to independence, Sri Aurobindo. By 1920, the Mother returns to Pondicherry to settle permanently. By then, Sri Aurobindo already considered her to be of equal yogic stature and started calling her the Mother and entrusted her the complete responsibility of the ashram. 1968, the Mother founded the Auroville, a unique space, the creation of a new world, new humanity, new society to express and embody the new consciousness. Now, coming to the second objective of this video, learning about the key teachings of the Mother's program. Firstly, it is perfect consciousness. She wants to bring about perfect consciousness in the simplest terms which means awareness. She urges us to take a resolution not to repeat a wrongdoing. That is, to first recognize that one has done a wrong and then recognize and will not repeat it. And Mother calls this as real repentance. Secondly, integral knowledge. Sri Aurobindo describes 7 types of knowledge. We shall discuss in detail about these 7 types of different types of knowledge that Sri Aurobindo wants to throw light on in another video. Thirdly, power of truth consciousness. Mother describes the power of truth as something invincible, irresistible, and inescapable. It is only the power of truth consciousness that is omnipotent. Sri Aurobindo adds here the meaning of consciousness as power and perfect consciousness. The fourth aspect is health. Mother considers health as a perfect coordination of the different faculties of the being. Mother says that the body has to be respected, consulted, and listened to. This is a very important part in the Mother's Yoga. She considers feelings and the emotions, what we harbor in our heart center, the impulses, desires that emanate from the vital region. She gives importance to all this. In fact, the significance here is that the Mother was engaged in the yoga of the cells. Mother's writings on health cover the dimensions of the mind, the emotions, the vital and the physical. Mother also emphasizes on what she calls the nervous envelope, etheric body, which is a thin layer between the gross physical and the subtle physical. Mother dealt with health, that is perfect, unshakable, perpetually renewed energy from different points of view. I would definitely like to bring more learnings in this particular topic, as it does personally interest me as well, and I'm sure it is a matter of global interest these days. Now, very interestingly, the Mother approaches health, be it physical, mental, or spiritual, in terms of energy spending. The more generous we are in spending our energies, the more it gets replenished. Of course, there are a lot more to learn in this specific point when it comes to understanding our own energies and working with it. Fifthly, eternal youth, constant growth, and uninterrupted progress. Here the Mother points out that to keep up the zest for work, zest for accomplishment, the zest for achievement, this keeps us youthful, she says. She also emphasizes the need to have a goal, not one goal, but a series of goals so that you keep pursuing one after the other. How beautiful, isn't it? Sixthly, perfect beauty, complex and total harmony. The Mother explains beauty from many angles: beauty of form, beauty of thought, beauty of feelings, emotions, beauty of being harmony. For her, beauty is something that goes on emanating vibrations, and she considers beauty as not something static. It is delight, joy, something not just physical. The inner conditions opens up new avenues, opens the eye towards the world of beauty around. That's what Mother says. And Sri Aurobindo also describes Mahalakshmi as goddess of beauty and harmony. Number 7, inexhaustible, unparalleled riches. She had a unique way of respecting wealth, that is, the consciousness of Mahalakshmi, by giving utmost importance to attention to detail, and treated money and wealth with utmost tenderness, yet with no attachment, no personal interest. Mother talks a great deal about the various types of currency that we use as coins, metal or silver, paper currency, and how, what kind of influence does the freshness of currency play a role in the connection we establish towards wealth, etc. Number 8 is the gift of healing and giving happiness. Here, Mother throws light on remaining in a perfect state of happiness that leads to better giving, is the takeaway here. And she also points out the importance of inculcating self-happiness. This is also a very vast area of knowledge that both the Mother and Sri Aurobindo have written several books on. Ninth is the immunity from accidents. Here it refers to events that are not in the calendar of the universe that takes place even though it is not scheduled to happen. It is a breakthrough of some forces that make the event to occur. So this is also a consciousness that one has to develop. 10th is the perfect power of expression in all fields and activities. Power of expression means the capacity to give form to one's ideas, plans, thoughts, mental or inner projects, including speech and language, in all fields, in all activities, literary matters, philosophy, etc. etc. And interestingly, Sri Aurobindo calls it the province of Mahasaraswati. Mother wants a perfect rendering as an aim in everything. Number 11, the gift of tongues. The power of making oneself understood perfectly by all. Because the mother, according to her, above the domain of languages, there is a level of existence called the pre-language stage. Here, regardless of the language one speaks, it can be easily understood. That's what the mother says, because she asserts that this comes not from just merely studying languages, but from yoga. Number 12, accomplishment of thy work. That is the divine work. The most important aspect that the mother focused and worked on, which is the transformation of the world. The mother also points out here that if this is left to the forces of nature, it will be delayed and wasted. I'm sure you must have had the opportunity to read and understand several teachings and works of the mother and Sri Aurobindo. But as we keep reading several complex topics, there is a tendency to forget or miss out on the fundamentals. That is why this short overview on the Divine Mother points out her 12 most important teachings that she puts forth for the establishment of perfect human consciousness. And I trust this will touch every true seeker out there and lead you to discover more and turn into the teachings, writings of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo. Eventually, how beautifully the knowledge guides us in realizing the existence of divine within, concentrate upon it, live that reality, experience it, and manifest the true consciousness on earth. Looking forward to share more learnings. Namaste.